Ready to discover the wildest nights, tastiest bites, most unforgettable cultures in Europe? Oh, you are in for a treat. Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we dive headfirst into the most electrifying cities our continent has to offer. Places where the party never stops. Berlin. Where do I even begin? It's like the cool, slightly rebellious cousin of the European family. The city's pulse is its legendary club scene. We're talking about temples of techno like Belgrade, a place so mythical you half expect to see a unicorn queuing outside. Take a walk along the East Side Gallery. Remnants of the Berlin Wall transformed into a sprawling art exhibition. Head to Markthalle Norden in Kreuzberg. Heaven on a plate. Traditional German sausages, currywurst, and international street food. Next up, we're jetting off to Barcelona! Sunny, sexy, and utterly sensational city of Barcelona. You start the evening the proper way with a tapas crawl, patatas bravas, gambas al ajillo, pan con tomate. Each one is washed down with a glass of crisp cava or a jug of sangria that's dangerously drinkable. Then, as midnight rolls around, you head to the clubs. Mega clubs by the port like Opium and Pacha, or indie spots in El Raval. It's not just about the party. Gaudi's fantastical creations are everywhere. The Sagrada Familia, Park Güell. Right, on to Amsterdam. You can spend an entire day just cycling along the canals, crossing quaint little bridges, and feeling frightfully sophisticated. But then, as dusk falls, Amsterdam winks. The red light district becomes a spectacle of neon lights and curious crowds. There are coffee shops and brown cafes, old wood-panelled pubs where you can sit with a Dutch beer and watch the world go by. Massive electronic music festivals draw crowds from all over, superstar DJs and euphoric crowds. Or spend your morning with Rembrandt at the Rijksmuseum and your afternoon in Vondelpark. Culture by day, dancing by night. Now, let's wander over to Prague, the city of 100 spires. Walking across the Charles Bridge at sunrise makes you feel like the main character in a sweeping historical romance. Prague is stunning and incredibly affordable. Try their Pilsner. It'll change your life. From jazz cellars to Karlovy Lasna, a 5-story nightclub, the Nightlife is a musical department store of debauchery, a city of old-world grandeur and new-world revelry. Concerts in squares, impromptu rooftop parties. Prague is beautiful and brilliant fun, sophisticated enough for parents, wild enough for you. Let's move along the Danube to the glorious city of Budapest, the Pearl of the Danube. It has an air of faded grandeur, like an old aristocrat who still knows how to throw magnificent parties. The real genius. Ruined pubs. Derelict spaces filled with flea market furniture, art installations and fairy lights, turned into bohemian wonderlands. Simplakert. A labyrinth of rooms and courtyards. After a long night in the ruins, recover in the thermal baths, Szechenyi's outdoor pools, spa parties with DJs and light shows. Eat hearty goulash and finish with chimney cake, Kurtoskalax. Paris. A living museum. Louvre, Musée d'Orsay. The Parisian nightlife is stylish and diverse. Cocktail bars in Le Marais, clubs in Bastille and Oberkampf, places where you can dance until the bakeries start opening for the morning rush. We're talking about the simple joy of a perfect croissant, flaky, buttery from a local boulangerie, or feasting on cheese and wine in a park. Parisian joie de vivre. Let's head to the coast, to the sun-drenched hills of Lisbon. Colourful tiled buildings, weathered facades, rustic lived-in charm. Fado drifts out of little bars in Alfama, soulful tales of love and loss. When the sun goes down, Bairro Alto transforms. Tiny bars spill into the cobblestones. Fresh grilled sardines on the Atlantic coast. Try them during Santo Antonio. And pastéis de nata, time-out market is a must. Hold on tight, because we are heading to Belgrade, one of Europe's absolute nightlife capitals. These splavovi are floating barges moored along the Danube and Sava, massive open-air nightclubs. Each splav has a vibe: mainstream pop, house music, traditional Serbian folk pop, each an experience. You can dance under the stars with the water right beneath your feet. The parties go on all night. In winter, the scene moves indoors to Savamala, trendy bars, alternative clubs, art spaces in converted warehouses, Skadalia, the Bohemian Quarter, kafanas, hearty food, live music, and rakija. Be warned, it has a kick. And now to Rome, the Eternal City. A place so packed with history you practically trip over a 2,000-year-old ruin on your way to get a gelato. Piazzas become outdoor living rooms, aperitivo then dinner with laughter and clinking glasses. In Trastevere, you'll eat perfect carbonara, cacio e pepe, simple ingredients cooked with love, testaccio for clubbing, rooftop bars for panoramic toasts. The mix of awe and hedonism is irresistible. Bellissima. Last, but by no means least, Krakow, Poland. Its main market square and Wawel Castle make it feel like a storybook. Beneath the history lies youthful energy. Kazimierz, the former Jewish quarter, is the epicenter of bohemian cool. From cellar jazz to multi-level clubs and vodka bars sampling dozens of flavors. Cherry, hazelnut, bison grass. Fill up on pierogi, zurek, and a late-night zapiekanka. Hearty, delicious, and affordable. Krakow. Beautiful, poignant, youthful, and welcoming. And there we have it! A whirlwind tour of 10 of Europe's wildest, most wonderful cities. From the techno temples of Berlin to the sun-drenched street parties of Lisbon, each offers a unique recipe for adventure. Europe is waiting for you, full of stories to discover and memories to be made. Which city is at the top of your list? Have you been to any of these places? Tell us your wild story in the comments below. I'll be reading them all. If you enjoyed our trip, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic travel guides. Until next time, stay adventurous and happy travels.